Hi guys, Peter Finch here, teaching professional down at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and I'm doing a video today on setup and specifically on ball position. It's just after a couple of questions that I've had from subscribers just about different setup positions with different irons and how you should just be approaching every single shot, because with the different irons you do need different ball positions. So here's just a very quick guide to how you can get a good ball position every single time, and it's a dead simple method that you can actually use during practice and during play. Now first of all, I'd obviously expect you to go out and practice it before you implement it into your games. So I've got an alignment stick here on a mat, on a range mat, like you'd be using at home or like you'd be using in your garden or wherever you want to practice this, just so you get a good reading of where your ball position is in relation to your feet, your spine angle and your swing center as well. So here we go. Now what I've done is I'm just using the irons, because with the driver, I'll talk about that a little bit, but I've already done a little video on driving, so you can go and check that out on fairway woods and hybrids as well. So this is specifically for irons. Now the first iron I've got here is my 9 iron. So it's my shortest iron, obviously after my wedge, but of the main irons, I've got a 9 iron here. So this is the first iron that I'm going to get set up to. Now, I'm going to pull this. With the 9 iron, you want the ball to be pretty much in the center of the stance, because the swing arc for a 9 iron bottoms out just after the center of the stance. So that's why you'll strike down on the ball and then you'll take that little bit of a divot. Now to get the ball in the center of the stance with the 9 iron, it's obviously very easy. See here with the alignment stick, I've just got both my feet either opposite side of the alignment stick, and to get the ball in the center of my stance, I'm just going to take a little step with my left foot, a little step with my right foot, and that ball there is in the center of my stance. Now as far as how it kind of relates to the rest of my setup, my spine angle is pretty straight here. My right shoulder slightly lower than my left, and I'm ready here to hit a really kind of decent kind of shot with my 9 iron, because I know I'm set up really, really well. So here we go with this one. Nice strike, and the ball has gone away. Now, here's what I'm going to do with my 7 iron. Dead simple. I'm going to keep the ball position exactly where it is. The only thing I'm going to move, and the only thing which is going to be slightly different, is I'm just going to widen my stance very slightly. So I'm going to move my right foot, and I'm just going to put it just an inch or two just back towards the right side. So in effect my stance is wider, but what's actually happened is in relation to my spine angle and my swing center, which is the middle of my chest, the ball's actually moved further forward. Now this is important because as the swing arc comes around, again it's going to bottom out just after the ball, slightly further forward in my stance. So I'll be using my center ball position for my 9 and my 8 iron, but now I've moved to my 7 iron and then my 6 iron, I've just taken a step slightly further to the right hand side. So from here, I'm good to go again. If you notice as well, all these setups, my hands are just going to be ahead of the ball, just leaning towards my left thigh. Away we go again. Now, you've probably guessed it, my ball position is going to stay exactly the same as I move on to my 5 iron, but it'll be my 5 and my 4 iron during the game situation. So the ball position is exactly the same. Just take another step to the right, another inch to the right hand side, and all of a sudden my swing center and spine angle have now moved behind the ball. Swing arc's going to bottom out just after, and it's exactly the same swing. And then with my 3 iron, and then getting on to my 2 iron, this is where things change very, very slightly. I'm going to take a little step with my right, just another inch, but I'm also going to bring my left toe in slightly as well. So here the ball position is just kind of it's in between the middle of my stance and my left foot. But just going through that same routine every single time, that's going to get your ball position absolutely bang on. So if this was a 9 iron or an 8 iron, feet together, little step, ball in the center of the stance, good to go. 7 iron and 6 iron, little step, slightly bigger step, ball position goes further forward. 5 iron, 4 iron, little step, even a bigger step, ball goes further forward, and then when it gets to the 3 and the 2, just give it that little bit more kind of movement forward in the stance and that left toe a little bit further back in. And like I said, with each one of these setups, my hands are just getting opposite my left thigh, and that'll again allow me to bottom out the swing arc correctly. So it moves from the center, then you widen your stance, and it's a dead simple way of doing it. It's a lot easier than having the same width of stance and then just shuffling the feet backwards as you get higher. It's a lot more precise using that method. Now with the driver and the hybrids, like I said, there's already a video on that, but to get set up for those ones, it's very basic. If I had say I'm hitting a driver here, I'll just fan my left foot out slightly and then take a big step with my right foot, and that gets me set up perfectly for a driver. So that's a very quick kind of basic guide on how you can get a better setup with your irons, a better ball position, and hopefully it'll allow you to get a little bit more kind of clear thought on what you should be doing, because the last thing you want to be doing is setting up over a ball, not quite sure where you're actually at and what you're actually doing. So use that little routine, practice it, and by all means, please use the comments box below. Let me know how you get on, okay? So thanks very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well. It'd be great to keep in contact and stay in touch. So cheers for watching, and I'll see you down here next time. Oh, just a quick sneak peek. Me and Rick are going off to play Mottram Hall tomorrow, and that video should be uploaded relatively shortly, probably within the next week or so. So look out for that. Promises to be a great match. So cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.